I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the lightning. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot for a minute straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, they got run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster.
All right, this is Rooted Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rooted Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick.
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got a million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. These fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya, off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka, equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot you. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No infarmer, no sweat, not in China. My conglomerate wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. That I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting fouled, shooting like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's U.P.K, not a part, but together I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
Hey, Slucky, can y'all hear me?
Come.
Most High in Christ. Hey, Shalom, Adawan, Yahabashim, Shabakatah.
Hey, Shalom, Yahabashim, Shabakatah. Yahabashim, Shabakatah.
What's going on, sir? Everything to what you say?
Come. I'm in a terrible area. I'm having like wireless problems, you know.
Oh, Khan.
Yeah,
Don't sweat.
yeah.
Right now, everything is looking Tawab. It's sounding Tawab, sir. So
Yeah,
we good right now. Most High in Christ. Mark, what's good, bro?
What's the word? It's all a little crazy.
Not much, bro. Yo, it looks like you had a time out there in Chicago, man.
Oh yeah, we was out there, man.
Hold on. Did you have that color before? I ain't never seen that yellow joint before, bro.
So like y'all can hear me?
Can't hear you just fine.
Yeah. Nah, I had brought that out for the cookout, man. You know, yellow ain't really even my style, but I had to pop out on my camera and shit, man. I was going
right.
God. Midwest, I guess.
Hey, Salaki, young Mark. You know, yellow ain't my style either. But hey, you put that joint on. Hey,
that's
it
right.
It may be now. You know.
Damn right. Damn right.
Right,
That joint
right.
looks excellent, bro. Most high in Christ, man.
Yeah,
Water.
come on.
Hey, we back
Come.
up in this piece,
Oh,
man. Oh, look who it is. The whole gang's here.
hey, Salagi.
All right.
Hey, just so y'all know, y'all can wear the boots with the sweatsuits. Just so you know.
Most high in Christ.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, you just fine, bro. Shalom, how about you? What's going on, Kawal?
No, sorry. Had to change location. Had to come down to the school, handle some business. So might as well, tap in while
Most
I'm
high in Christ. Most high in Christ, man. It
All
looks great. The whole gang is here, man. We back up in this piece, man. Oh, let me just do a little shuffling real quick. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Come, Most high in Christ. Hey, we back up in here. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathun Bashim Yahweh to all the sisters, man. This is the Chain Breakers podcast, man, brought to you by the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible, that so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians are the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? Like I said, we've been in operation since 1969. And this show, the Chain Breakers podcast, is, we're doing the same thing we've been doing. You know what I mean? But here we breaking the chains of oppression, showing our people the reality as it stands in front of them. We trying to, whoever seen the Wizard of Oz, remember the Wizard of Oz? You know what I mean? He said, don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Well, no, we're gonna bring attention to the man behind the curtain on the Chain Breakers podcast. You understand? And of course, I cannot do this show without starting and giving due diligence, due respect to my co-constituents, my brothers, and my Adawan. First and foremost, Captain of 10,000, your Garwap, holding it down out there in Oklahoma City. The water, sir. The water for you being down with us as always. And of course, I'm gonna give all the Akim and the Adawan a chance if they want to bring something out before we get rolling. But of course, I got to go to my brother. You know what I'm saying? My guy been holding it down with me down here in NC for some time. My brother, Officer 1000, Kawal. You don't see him on the screen right now. There you go.
Yo, what up?
Damn right. In full effect. And of course, my day one, my A1. And I ain't talking about steak sauce. My brother from another, holding it down with me again in NC for some time. This brother has been on a trip. He been on a 3-week trip. I ain't seen a nigga in 3 weeks. He been all around the country. Went to Alabama and Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's what the brother do. My brother, Officer 1000 yard mark.
That's crazy.
I, of course, am Officer 1000 Thabawan, holding it down with my brothers and my Adawan, of course, man, on the Chain Breakers podcast. So we got some stories and some things we're going to get into, man. Y'all didn't see us last week because, of course, that cookout in Chicago. Matter of fact, let's start with that if we just could real quick. I didn't get a chance to go to the Chicago cookout. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Cap, was you there, sir?
I ain't get to go, man. I was telling the brothers, man, I wish I could be here, man. I was telling Captain the Patazar, I was like, damn, he went live. I was like, I wish I could be there, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
I couldn't make it, man.
Shout out to Captain the Patazar. Shout out to Captain the Patazar out there in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, Mark, Kawal, tell us, man, how was it?
It was dope, man. You missed it. It was one for the books. Shout out to Captain Wakwa, the whole Midwest. You know what I mean? It was dope, man. From the Bantu Festival was cool. See our people out there, all the food, the music. Of course, Commander Johanna's lecture. How could we forget that? I mean, it was glorious. They really put it down. Great information that was put out. And it's so heavy that he was, if it wasn't for Commander Johanna putting out this information so specific and strategically, we would have no clue about what we wouldn't know the hell to look for. We wouldn't know where it's going to happen or nothing. He broke it all down. Big shout out to Commander Johanna, man, all the generals. I mean, everybody showed up. There was the vendors to the bouncy houses to everything they had out there was dope, man. I loved it. Chicago's a beautiful city, regardless of what they show in the first 48. Don't believe the hype. Chicago's a beautiful city, man. They always show UPK love.
That's right. Damn right. Most High in Christ. And I heard you became what? Yeah. Y'all don't know about this, but back in the day, probably before my time, like right when I was born, you had the Shirt Kings out in Queens, right? In Queens, New York. There was just these two cats that were just known for doing all the shirts in Queens with the graffiti on it and the faces and everything. I heard Officer Kawal is the Shirt King now. That's the real Shirt King.
Hey, I'm just trying to fulfill the office that was handed down to me, man. You know.
Yeah, right.
I take 30% credit.
You just got to step up and step in. So, You know, Rocket Thigh, how y'all shy. Shout out to all the brothers super support, man. These funds go to the school. Hope y'all know that.
Damn right.
No t-shirts. These
That's
funds
right.
to the school, the tithing, the t-shirt department. You know, we need rent, van, everything we need, man. So everybody who supports, man, you know, the water. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
I take 30% credit.
Good night. Yarmark said he take 30% credit for the shirt.
I'm officially Officer Kowal's brand ambassador for his shirts.
I got a couple of them. It's like 3. I was like, Yarmark.
That makes sense. Hey, look, I'm tell you something. Officer Yarmark is an excellent brother to have as a brand ambassador. If there's one thing that brother's gonna do, he gonna talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? He gonna wear the clothes. He gonna rock it out. You know what I'm saying? So now that makes sense. That team you just talked about is an excellent team. I think y'all gonna do polls. Y'all gonna do big things, man. I'm telling you, javelin wear with what you doing with the shirts, Officer Core, and of course we got Captain Yagarwap. You know what I'm saying? The man behind the garment department right here. So you know you just can't miss with that combination.
I know Cap, you gonna be in New York, Lord willing, right? Everybody's looking for you, Cap.
Yeah, hey, cut off, man. You know, it hurts me every time I can't make it, man. It just, I'll be like, damn, man.
Cap your car wop at? What cap your car wop at?
Right.
Table every time.
That's right. Damn right.
I can't show up empty-handed.
Oh no, you are.
If I show up empty-handed, they're gonna take me to council.
That's right, for sure. Damn right. Most High in Christ, Yarmark. I seen you on the stage with Cap, Captain the Cod. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What songs was y'all performing, bro?
Damn, man, we did Ranked Up. Damn. We did Hellboy and another song. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the other song was. Like Cap, hey, y'all missed it, man. Cap, we was up there, and then Captain, he called Cap Malquad to the stage, man. So Cap Malquad doing the thing, whatever. Cap Malquad got the microphone. That nigga, he sit there and say, "Yeah, that's right,
that's right."
He said, "Look, I don't know nothing this brother's saying right now. I'm just up here."
That's right. Good night, Most High in Christ. Hey, that's how it be, though, man.
Hey, y'all see
that's how it be. Now, what the hell is this?
It's like some. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh man, I ain't gonna be able to get a clear picture of it.
Wow.
It's like some.
They made a whole lot of new quarters. They made some new quarters. I be seeing them every now and then. You know, they got some crazy stuff on. George Washington looking like a homo on one of them.
This one right here say Edith Kanaka Ole.
Oh my God!
Echo Maika Aika. I'm trying. I don't know. I want to say that this damn near some native Indian.
No, this is probably Latin.
Yeah. You sure? I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
like e pluribus unum and all that stuff.
You might be right.
We shall see. Right. No, you got to show me that quarter, bro, because that's I didn't hear about no new quarters, man.
Yeah, I'm looking.
All I know is that the man on it is a devil. That's what I know. He's the devil the Bible speaks of on the other end side of that quarter.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got a woman on the other side.
Who's it, Harry Tubman?
Maybe her grandmother or something. I don't know.
This guy right here, man. Hey,
it might be George Washington.
Podcast. It could be George Washington himself, right? Most High in Christ. Hey, look, let's get into it. I want to give y'all a chance. If there's anything y'all want to bring up before we get into today's story. So, Kat, was there anything you wanted to bring out before we get rolling?
Hey, it was some story. It was a story that I didn't get to you, One, but a story out in Oklahoma. Out in Oklahoma, they dropped the charges on the cops who murdered. It was a black man. It was like 6 cops, I believe. They murdered a Hispanic brother, kid who was 15. And they murdered another black Judite brother. I believe it was an Israelite brother because I believe he had a white mother. You know, they badly mixed down here. So this Israelite brother, I believe he had a white mother. So his mother was complaining because they dropped the charges on the cops this week. So and these cops, they I think it's Midwest City or Oklahoma City. I'm not sure, but they was under indictment, right? Because they was or whatever, because they had murdered this homeless black man, and they murdered the kid that came out of the gas station. They broke in the gas station, and the one time I talked about it, the kid, he was like 15 years old.
And he was Stavian Rodriguez, sir.
Yes, Stavian Rodriguez. Okay, so he held the gun and dropped the gun. They showed him drop the gun, and the cops lit him up. They lit him up, and they put like 15 some bullets in him. So the charge has been dropped on these cops. So that's more of Oklahoma justice.
Good. You know, night. I'm gonna try to get the video, sir.
Yeah. It's it's like they stopped the film. They like showed them, like on the news, they showed them drop the gun, which the cops are out of danger, and then they lit them up. And that's so it's like this Oklahoma justice. This would be they dropped the charges this week on the cops for that those two murders, and I think there's another Edomite they murdered too. So it was like 3 murders that the cops, they really like executed these people. So they dropped the charges on them. They get off.
Good night.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to get this this footage right now. I didn't hear about. I think you had mentioned it before, but this is not something that really no one's really talking about. So let me see if I get this. Okay, I see surveillance video right here. Yeah, it's graphic. I understand which to proceed. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, I got it right here. So let's check out this video that Cap is talking about. And this was happening this week. Earlier this week, these charges were dropped against these, these police officers in this shooting. Can y'all see that? So can y'all see that on the screen?
Coming in.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna play it right now.
It's not a good number.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Nobody has to get hurt.
Where?
Your hands.
Right here in the window. Yep. Hands!
Hands!
Oh, don't do that.
Get down! Get down! Drop it!
Get your no!
Ceasefire. You two, go up.
I got.
Get your hands out.
Show me your hands.
Get your hands out.
Hands.
Get your hands out.
Hands.
He's dead.
I mean, these are maniacs. I mean, come on.
Yes. Come on. Get EMSA going.
Here, cut.
Good night.
Yeah.
This Salaki, I never saw this clip. And this happened here. This was in Oklahoma City, sir. And those police officers, it was 7 officers.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They were involved in 3 separate deadly shootings.
Okay, Con. Okay, all right. Yeah, see, I thought they was different cops. So these same cops was involved in the other 3.
Con, that's what this article I'm reading right here says. Before I leave Oklahoma, at one point I think they were originally charged with manslaughter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But those charges seem to have been dropped. Yeah. Were charged first after they shot after they said each other got announced that the charges against the 5 officers as well as 2 other police officers in connection with other deadly shootings were dismissed. Right. Another teenager, check this out. Another teenager was charged with murder in connection with Rodriguez's death after court documents said he admitted to being involved in the armed robbery, but was not at the gas station when the police opened fire. The charge was later dropped, but at first another cat who wasn't even there was charged with murder.
Yeah, come.
Good night. I mean, the video speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's criminal cases. Another one, the Oklahomian. Excuse me. I'm sorry for mispronouncing it. It says criminal cases of the 3. I can't see that one. Yeah, cases dropped against 7 police officers in 3 fatal shootings. Under Oklahoma law, under Oklahoma law, that's what they said at the news conference. It says under Oklahoma law, these shootings were justified. I'm not really quite sure where to go with it. I mean, you know, like, yeah, like let's see this clip real quick one more time. Who was that? Somebody was breaking up.
I said they said it's just so that's justice. Oklahoma justice. You know,
Oklahoma concert.
The boy.
So he lifts up his shirt, grabs the weapon that he has, and drops it on the floor.
Get down.
Right there. He drops it with his hands up.
No!
And right there, after he dropped the weapon, they light him up.
Yeah.
Ceasefire.
And then they proceed to not. I mean, we don't see what happens in the rest of the video, but they don't administer. They start handcuffing him.
Yeah.
Come on, get IPSA going.
But it was justified. Good gracious.
That's wild. And this kind of thing, so again, you got to put us on in Oklahoma City. You said this is Oklahoma City justice. The racial makeup, the racial, kind of dichotomy of the people there. This is a Hispanic. I think he said his mother might be an oppressor.
Yeah.
But he's, his father's Hispanic. His last name is Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
How is it out there? I know you once told me, not once, you told me many times, that out there, the black people love the oppressor, and the oppressors pretend to love the black people, and you got a lot of interracial marriages. Is it the same with our Hispanic brothers?
Yes. Hey, that's why I said it's the dime a dozen state. Because every 12 Israelites, whether it's black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, every 12 Israelites, 10 of them have an oppressor for a wife.
Good.
And brothers. I mean, they just really joined. They're really joined, So it's like, boy. So that's why it's really like when we out at camp, it's like they got something to listen to, because it's like they so joined with the oppressor. Then a lot of them, Israelite. You see, Israelites, they be along with the oppressor. They with the oppressor, and they be like friends and buddy to tell their friends and stuff. And they be stopping, listen, and you can tell the Israelites and the Gadites, they be really blown away with what we saying, and they really take it in. That's why you can tell the Lord is really separating us, because they be although they friends and stuff, they be really, wait a minute, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Yeah, and they go, and then you can see the oppressors, they stand on the side and just look. And just look with that little guilty look on their face, yeah, my ancestors were a beast, So it's so it's this place is man, it's one of the evilest places you can be in, in the truth. So like I said, in the truth, you know how wicked they are. You just good Lord. And every time you look, you just, man, look at this, And then when you see the old Judite brother with the old Edomite woman.
Good night.
They holding hands. I said, man, see, it's taught, and it's just bred in them, this, man, boy.
Good night.
Man.
So, I don't want, if I could, even when things like this video that we just watched, even when these things occur, it doesn't, the people still kind of, what I mean? They still love the oppressors after things like this?
Yeah, race really don't come up. Race really don't come up. In this story, the race haven't came up like, oh yeah, it's a Hispanic dude. That's why they did it. You know what I'm saying? They say did it. You know, yeah, you know, it wasn't like that. It was, oh no, it was just it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. He wasn't pointing the gun at him, you know. But now it's like, oh, he had a gun, so it's justified for them to kill him.
Right.
It's crazy. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like with us in the truth, we understand it. We understand that our oppressor is the devil. You know, he's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But man, with people in the world, they looking like this is, like I said, if you would come from out here, I mean, come from somewhere like anywhere, and you come here, you'd be like, good Lord, these people are just, man, these people off the chain, you know?
Right.
But it's like, man, it's the norm. It's the norm. And you just like, boy.
Good night. Man. Good night. And I think, sir, what's heavy about this and what you just said about the fact that the race part is not being brought up is we understand in the I.S.U.P.K that you are what your father is. You know, so if you look at this cat, you know what I'm saying, he almost, you know, you look at his face, you might think, well, he's just, you know, he might be white, you know.
Yeah,
but the problem is that's a hell of a coincidence. Why is it that, or it's very rare that somebody who has a white father gets killed in this way? You know, because again, they say, well, you know, race has nothing to do with it. But then what are the chances that here we go again, a cat last name Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying?
And look, I mean cut you off, but look, if you look at it, look the way the gun is. The gun is not pointed at the cops. And this is when he dropped the gun. He dropped the gun and they lit him up.
That's right.
Man.
I mean, yeah, that video right there is absolutely crazy. And the craziest part about this is that these charges have been dropped against these officers. So they're not going to do, from what I can tell, they're not going to do any jail time. They're not, you know, going to face any consequences or anything of that kind for what took place or what transpired. They said something about he made movements. You know what I mean? Now, again, I don't know much about law enforcement. You know, I don't know how that, you know, what that's about, how that works. But
he made movements after he dropped the gun. I mean, come on. We're going to shoot him with his finger? I mean, come on. Good Lord.
Like, man. I mean, come on. Are there, again, from your, you know, you my resident, you know, you know about these kind of things. So if you don't mind me asking you, like, is with a situation like this, I don't know, again, how they're trained or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm not really the person to go to for gun safety and so all these kind of questions. But I guess what I'm curious about is, you know, in terms of training someone to use a firearm, in your encounters, have you ever seen it taught to where, like, you know, if someone makes certain movements, because again, if I got guns pointed at me, I might make certain movements because I'm nervous or I'm scared or whatever. Who knows what's happening? But you know, after he drops the gun, shouldn't that be a signal enough to, you know, to maybe stand down with the weapons? And the last thing, I guess, I'm sorry to ask you so many questions at once, but also, isn't it what I notice with these kind of videos is, as soon as one person starts shooting, it seems like it's like a chorus. Like everybody just joins in. Like, well, if everybody else is shooting, I might as well start shooting too.
Right.
You know, so like, yeah, go ahead.
Now, so from the video, the brother places the weapon down. Then he goes to reach in his back pocket, it seemed like, or his side pocket or something.
It definitely looked like he was, I don't know if he was either trying to show he didn't have anything or I don't know. I can't tell, but.
Well, usually most patrons like don't have two guns on them. They come out. He was holding it down one like it was some top secret weapon. Like, here it goes. It's right here. Then he does that little movement and gets capped. I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. The devil gonna do what the devil do. How many times we got to see video week after week, day after day about some Jake getting shot by the police for just moving, like just reaching in the glove compartment get you killed, bending down to tie your shoe get you killed. Just goddamn comply, man. You got to know that's the devil you're dealing with. We keep trying to paint this guy as a human being. He's not a human. So you have to approach. If it was a effing, you went to the effing zoo and you want to take a picture with a damn lion or some endangered species tiger, and the people sitting there saying, "Okay, you can take this picture, but do not make any sudden movements." Would you make a sudden movement beside a tiger? Hell no. You will comply. You'll get your damn head off. So how come when you deal with these police, they tell you freeze, put your hands in the air, don't move. Here you go. You want to scratch your ass? It don't make any sense. Like I just don't. It's senseless death. Like those bastards are going to do because they're cowards and they're bloodthirsty. But we as Negroes, Latinos, we gotta be smarter than that, man. We gotta be smarter than that. Don't give him no opportunity. He was better off laying down with the gun on him and just laying the hell down. Now, let them take the gun off you. It's like but usually you don't see a situation where he takes a gun out and he goes, wait, I got another one. Usually it don't work like that. You just put your goddamn hands up, you get down on the ground, let them do their job, man. Like I don't know what the Cap knows about the culture and the environment. I don't know how prevalent police shootings are up there, but here in Fayetteville, brother, and in North Carolina and all through the South, you know damn well if a police yelling with guns drawn, and it's 7 police officers, they're not coming to draw blood. They're going to kill you. That's why they have their on. Cars parked, aimed at your black ass. And you want to make movements? Nah, brother. You just tasted death for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Ridiculous. These police are, they say they're trained, but they're really untrained. You don't have to be that bright to be a cop. You really don't. Right. You don't have to be smart to get into the military. You don't have to be smart to be a cop. They need people. But the people they're getting, they know that black lives don't matter. So of course they're gonna say, well, he's just a nigger. He makes any movement. I want to get a confirmed kill. I won't be surprised if one day they uncover some secret, thing with police officers. They have confirmed kills and they all, give each other high fives at the bar. Say, how many kills you got? I got 10. I got 20. I'm a drink. Yeah.
All right. No, that I could definitely see that. That definitely seems to be the culture that a lot of these police officers have.
And answer your other question, when you get a gun license, if some states now just let you go get it, but if you get carry concealed, they teach you how to deal with the police if you have a weapon, how to tell the police there's a weapon in the car, or if police pull up on you, guns drawn, what to do. Like there is safety being taught to these people, and then gun safety. You shouldn't have to just be going to purchase a weapon for gun safety to be how can I say it for lack of better words, how to deal with the police when you have a gun. Those should just be random videos on YouTube at this point, because obviously some people aren't getting it. Maybe it's our people's not getting it or the white folks not getting it, but of course we know that we're cursed and the devil, the oppressor is the devil, so we have to abide by the rules to a T. Now he's going to be the devil, so he might just shoot you for no reason, but you have a fighting chance if you just follow the goddamn rules. Like you have to be educated on having a weapon, and especially how to deal with the police when they tell you to freeze. Freeze means stop. Am I in Africa? Don't freeze mean stop here in America. Like freeze means to stop. Don't effing move. Get down. Do exactly what they say to do. If they violate, then you take them to court and sue the pants off them if they violate. But stop trying to act like you just got their freedom like a white man. A white man can say, "What'd you pull me over for, buddy? You're gonna hear from my lawyer." You can't do that. You don't have the luxury of doing that. And you damn sure have the luxury of moving after the police says freeze. Another Jake gone for no reason, man. Ridiculous.
Most high in Christ. The water officer Kowal. Again, the perspective man in the house, giving them some perspective on these things. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a tragic death, an unwarranted death. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I myself have never been in that situation. I mean, again, that's why I asked my Akim, you know what I'm saying, my Ottawa these questions, because a lot of these things, again, I'm just, I'm not privy to in terms of the actual experience or kind of the things surrounding it.
You want to know something, One? Just a year and a half ago, I was in Fort Lewis, Washington. Situation happened with one of my buddies. Somebody called the police. 4 or 5 police cars pull up. Now the brother had a weapon, so they knew that the call was one of them has a weapon. So they pull up 5 cars deep, ready on the hood of the car, pointing like this. And they said freeze. And I was standing right there. You know what I did? I froze. Hands in the air. You know what I did? Hands in the air. It said, walk backwards, do not turn around. And I'm walking backwards on uneven concrete. I almost slipped. I took one slight turn over my shoulder. And devil goes, turn around. You keep walking back. I just kept walking back. Everything he said to do, I did. And I'm here talking to you today right now because I was obedient.
But what if you would have slipped?
If I'd have slipped, then Lord, if my hands in the air, if he'd have shot me, I hope he would have missed, or I'd have shoot the pants off his head. I'm walking on uneven concrete, and I did like this I didn't turn all the way around, but I kept my hands up, so he knows I'm not reaching for a weapon. I'm not trying to pull a knife out my sock. I'm going backwards until you tell me to stop, because he wanted us. We were so far away. He wanted to control us getting closer to the cars. And as we got 10 feet away from the cars, all 5 cops did not lower their weapon until somebody came and grabbed us and checked us and put us in the car. But of course, we didn't go to jail or anything. It was just a phone call was made. But I walked literally like 20 yards backwards with my hands up, doing everything. If you would have said do the hokey pokey, I don't know if I would have did it or not. But I'm just following.
I ain't doing hokey pokey. I ain't doing it.
But I'm following the rules. So
Rebellion.
And I'm going to sue you. If anything would have happened between me walking my hands backwards, you're going to court. I'm suing the pants off you.
Right. God. Don't say Christ. Y'all Mark said Y'all Mark, you gonna be rebellion, right?
Rebellion.
If they tell you to back up.
I'm shooting.
You said what, bro?
Shoot, no, I'm playing. Let me stop, man.
So what you say, Yarmark? I mean, again, in the situation now, it did look like Kowal said, Officer Kowal said, it did look like after he put the gun down, his hands were up at first. After before he put the gun down, his hands were up. He puts the gun down. Then it seems like his hands kind of go towards his side, and then a ring of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Yarmark. You about to say something?
No, I mean, in the rest of the report, did he have another gun on him?
Let's see. I don't believe he did.
Probably was a comb or something. Kazoo. Who knows?
So, let's see here. This actually happened a few years back.
Well, yeah, that's a piece of information that I would need. Of course, those devils is wrong, man. You understand? Like, if especially if he did not have another weapon, because that means that in his mind he wasn't doing anything harmful. You understand? Like you said to Tabuan earlier, you don't know what it's like. A lot of them cops, you don't know what it's like to have 30 fucking pistols pointed at you.
Right.
30. And you got cop lights blazing in your eyes. You can't see what's going on. You don't know what the hell is going on, and all you know is that chances are you're about to lose your life. And so a person in an uncomfortable situation like that, it's hard to fault them for making a sudden move, or for trying to pull up his pants because they're falling down, or for trying to grab his phone, or for trying to grab his wallet and his license to say, hey, look, I'm not a criminal. Look, I have all the wallet. I put my gun on the ground. I have this. It's hard. It's hard to fault that brother. And then here's my other question. What happened to tasers? Why they got 30 fucking Glocks? Yeah. Why can't someone in the goddamn squadron shoot him with a taser?
Right.
Just tase them. Them bullets that hurt hard, that are non-lethal bullets.
They shot one.
They shot what?
Yeah, so what I'm reading here is that the first weapon fired was actually a beanbag round.
Okay.
So one of the sergeants fired the beanbag round, and it hit him and like deflected off of his left side, and right when that went off, the other officers shot actual bullets.
So what the
Damn.
I don't know if the like, I'm curious as to what the beanbag round sounds like. I don't know. Does it sound like an actual bullet flying? Does it sound like she pulled an actual trigger of an actual gun, and then because that happened, it just triggered all of them to go, "Oh shit, open fire!" Like I don't know, but it does say that a beanbag round was fired first, then the rest of the rounds went off. So yeah, go ahead, my bad, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying like you can't fire a beanbag round and then fire 32 live fire shots. I mean, it don't work that way.
I feel you. I'm with you.
Yeah, you understand? So again, like those cops are 100% wrong. You understand, like that. And again, like Kawhi said is correct. He should have kept his hands up. But again, we supposed to be human beings, man. And even though they may be monsters and beasts, they can't be let off the hook for not allowing some kind of mistake to be made by not following orders. That man isn't trained like how those police officers are trained. These are regular civilians
That's
that you're
right.
dealing with. And so you have to have some kind of compassion on the civilians to be able to get the job done. The problem is this: the job is not for the cops to serve and protect you and get you home to your mother. Their job is to kill you. And that's the job that they completed. They got it done that
That's
day.
right.
And that's what black people have to understand. Like, if you mad at this and you still go to the Christian church, then you are a sucker. That's the problem.
right. Damn right.
That's what we got to start to
That's right.
evaluate. If you mad at brothers getting senselessly killed
That's
in the
right.
streets, but then you go into the Christian church and you shuck and jive and dance and scream hallelujah and say that God loves everybody, then you are an idiot. You are a complete idiot. You understand? Because if God loved everybody, then there's no reason why you should be upset that the white people keep killing your brothers senselessly every single day in this place, man. You understand? So I think that that's the bigger picture, is that we got to take these injustices and all these things that's happening to black people, and we got to start putting the blame where the blame needs to go, man. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
This stuff is not going to change. You understand? It's never going to change until we start seeing the devil for what the devil is, man. You understand? So I yield on that.
Damn right. Well said, brother. Well
That's
said.
it.
Again, another tragic thing, and now these police officers have been let off the hook, which I think underlines everything Adawan and the Akim have been saying about the oppressor being the devil. You know, and in this country, that's why it's imperative that all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians come into the I.S.U.P.K. under command of General YAHANNA, so that things like this simply don't happen. You'll never have you know what I'm saying, a weapon with an extended clip, you know what I'm saying, while you're, you know, being accused of robbing a store. You know, those kind of things won't take place. You won't be, you know, marked as a criminal, you know, and things like that, because you'll be operating within the confines of these laws, statutes, and commandments, and within the protocols of the I.S.U.P.K. that protect our people from these beasts. You know what I'm saying? So please, don't take a chance with your life. Join the I.S.U.P.K. for sure.
Right. And Salaki,
moving-
he's 15. The kid was 15, right?
15 years old.
15 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can see he's a kid.
Mhm.
But see, the thing is, the sad part about us, like what Kawal was bringing up, said the kid moved and everything. That kid thinks that he's dealing with normal people. He thinks he's dealing with a human being that's going to really just see that he's a kid. He thinks that these are people that can think, and that killers and that murderers. He thinks that, okay, I'm just a little kid. They ain't going to really kill me. They're not going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So I can maybe do that. You know, make a move or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not really clicking in our heads that you dealing with a beast. You dealing with a murdering beast that will kill you.
That's right.
So it's not like now we got to teach our kids. We got to teach our kids that, hey, don't play with them. They're going to kill you. They're going to murder you, you know, for stealing a candy bar. They're going to murder you, you know. So we got to put in our kids and our people that, you know what I'm saying, you dealing with a beast.
That's
you know, you're dealing with a beast. I used to hear Commander Yohana say all the time, this beast that we are under, and that's what they are. A beast that we are under. And until we realize that, we're going to always make moves when they say, get your hands down, get your hands down, get your hands down. And goddamn. You see, that wasn't a 25-year-old man or a 35-year-old man. That was a 15-year-old kid. You know, probably shaking, probably shook the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right. But the criminal tragedy of everything is the charges were dropped.
That's right.
They did
right. That's insane. We're gonna give gears just a little bit here to another story. Of course, the Akim, you know what I'm saying, and the I.S.U.P.K. just held the Midwest Fire Weekend cookout out in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Malaquat out there, and all the Akim out there in Chicago. Who we got in Chicago? Iowa alum in Chicago.
Right.
Who else is out there? Who? Ra'im, we got
Ra'im.
Officer Ra'im in Chicago. Who else? It's slipping my mind. We got so many brothers in
Yeah,
Chicago. I don't
Salaki,
know why.
I'm bad with names. I'm seeing the
Yeah,
brothers
like
right. I'm seeing the brothers
right.
right in my right in my
Come
head, you
on.
know. But I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, I'm seeing the brothers right. You know what I'm saying? I can see their faces and everything. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with the bro Akim's names. Salakia to all the brothers out there in Chicago, but nonetheless, I.S.U.P.K went out there, held it down. You know what I'm saying? Did what it do. You know what I'm saying? But we got a story right here out of Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Out of Illinois, man. A very, very sad story, but I wanted to use it to highlight again some of the issues our people are continuously facing. Okay, so this article here, I'm gonna present it for everybody so they can see what I'm reading. Okay, it says Illinois mother charged after allegedly concealing her 10-year-old son's body in garage garbage can for 7 months. Good night. A 37-year-old Illinois mother is now facing charges after her 10-year-old son was found dead at their residence. According to People, the boy's body was found in a garbage can in the mother's garage on July 26. According to the outlet, the mother of Zion Staples, Sushi Staples, has since been charged with concealment of a death, failure to report the death of a child under 13, and obstruction of justice. Additionally, the woman is being held on a $500,000 bond and will attend a preliminary hearing on August 15th. The outlet adds that it remains unclear whether she has entered a plea in response to the charges against her. This is a picture of the woman Sushi Staples right here. Good night.
Damn.
Wow. According to KWQC, an anonymous tip prompted the Rock Island Police Department to investigate a suspicious death at Staples' residence. The outlet reports that the source made repeated calls to the Department of Children and Family Services. Additionally, the unnamed woman explained that Staples was making odd comments about her son. Authorities arrived at the Staples home around 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday, July 26th. That same evening, the mother was arrested after authorities discovered that her son's body had been concealed in a garbage bin in the garage. Additionally, authorities revealed that the boy's body had been placed there approximately 7 months prior.
Damn.
According to People, Brian Gustafson, the Rock Island County coroner, has conducted an autopsy on the boy's body. The autopsy's preliminary results revealed the child's death to be suspicious. However, Gustafson has since shared that no additional information can be shared at this time. It's a quote: due to the extreme initiation of the investigation, no further information will be available at this time. According to KAAL-TV, a neighbor of Staples has since shared their shock at how long the body's body went undiscovered. I had a dead raccoon in my backyard and we put it in a garbage can. I mean, in a garbage bag, and then put it in a garbage can. And I couldn't even stand the smell waiting for garbage day. So I can't imagine that with the wind directions that nobody would smell that. While another set of neighbors has explained that the incident is like something out of a movie as per KWQC. It's a little weird because all knowing that all the time that we've been here working on the house and knowing what was in the garage, literally like 30 feet from the house that we've moved into, it's a little bit worrying, kind of scary. But it was quite a surprise. I wasn't expecting that at all. Additionally, the outlet notes that Staples nor any additional suspects have yet been charged with causing the boy's death.
Hey, Salaki, you kind of like went out and came back in.
Oh, Salaki,
at the beginning. So was the boy, he was dead in the house, found dead in the house? Or?
In the garage.
In the garage, okay.
He was found dead in the garage, and they said that his body has been there for 7 months.
Good Lord.
Now, there's nothing. Of course, no one's been charged with actually causing the boy's death. The coroner has not got an official cause of death yet, or at least they're not revealing it. But the mother's been charged with a bunch of crimes related to, obstruction of justice, concealment of a dead body, and all these things. This is her 10-year-old son.
Damn.
Damn.
God, it's a strange story. But of course, I think the most pertinent part is I didn't read anything about her saying that her son was missing. Which again makes it just look that much worse in terms of, what the criminal charges and what is going to become of who's going to be charged with this child's murder if it was in fact a murder. No word of her reporting him missing or anything, just him dead in a garbage can for 7 months.
Yeah, the smell had been off the chain, man. Good Lord.
Well, the other neighbors said that they, they didn't really notice anything. So I'm not sure. Maybe she put them in bags. I'm not sure. I guess my question, Cap, is what does this say when we keep running into these kind of stories, man. Like we got a lot of these of mothers either killing their kids or doing weird things related to their children's death. We don't know exactly what happened to this boy, but the mother had him in a garbage can for 7 months. What do you make of that, Cap?
It's if you look around social media, it's a whole lot of crazy stuff going on with people like doing a whole lot of demonic rituals and Satan worshiping.
Right.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on. There's a whole lot of stuff going on right now. And it's a case real close to me, I'm not gonna say nothing about it, what I'm saying, but it's going on with something like that, but it's like a whole lot of this crazy stuff, demonic stuff going on. And it's a lot of black people dealing with this stuff, man.
Right.
So, man, what I'm saying? It's like time is short, man. Time is so short right now, what I'm saying? The crazy stuff, what I'm saying? The scriptures say the Lord gonna strike us with madness, And man,
that's right.
Boy, things off the chain, man. It's time people get in the truth and stop looking around, man. Good
That's
Lord.
right. Come.
I'm saying, right. I'm looking at this. I'm just like, man, I'm great. I'm speechless.
Right. 7 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And that's her son.
Right.
That's her son. I mean, come on. Damn. Come on. Boy, that's terrible. If she didn't do it, she should have been at the police station saying, "Where's my son?" or something.
That's right.
It's terrible. It's terrible, man.
Come, sir. You're right at the police station, or at least saying, my son is missing, or saying something. But 7 months and he's dead in the garage.
Damn.
That's crazy.
You talking about that's half of a year.
Right, yeah, come on.
I mean, come on, man. Oh, man.
Good night.
Wow.
Well,
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell they can smell that, man. You can't a whole body 10 years old. Like, come on, man. 7 months is a long time.
That's right.
A very long time. Like, what the hell you talking about? You couldn't smell it? I don't get that. I just don't understand it. Unless they strategically, put something around it, or mothballs or that lime or something. Yeah. I don't know what the hell, but I don't get that. I just don't. I don't understand. She looks
weird.
Yeah,
it's like that, but what?
In Slovakia, what I'm saying, it's you're dealing with the smell. Like if they were Hamites, I would say, I could see with it because their food smells like SH.
Right. Or because
their food smell like a pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can see if they can smell nothing. But come on, good Lord.
Unless the apartment already stinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They must have had the bad smell to it. Good Lord.
Yeah, even in Jeffrey Dahmer's series, they called the police because the landlord was a Hamite. He didn't want to do nothing about the smell at first. And then landlord, I guess he was a Hamite. He liked the way how funky it was, but that Judite sister was like, I can't take it. That Judite sister said, "Hell no, I cannot take this." Get the police in.
Yeah.
Now it stink. Ain't no raccoon in the wall.
Yeah.
Ain't no dead raccoon. That's that Judas says when I have that old Hamite landlord, he thought it was fine.
God,
Him and Jeffrey.
God.
Heathens like to be in the stink.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's
Right.
true.
man. I don't get it.
That's true.
If I could, one thing, this whole case is very strange to me. And again, like I said, we've been doing stories like this. We've been seeing a lot of stories like this, to be honest. Mothers, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know, again, like murdering their kids and all kind of strange stuff. But, you know, something just looks off with the sister. Also, her name is Sushi.
Yeah,
I mean,
No.
I'm not saying that if your name is Sushi, you're gonna murder kids.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Obviously, you know, that's
Yeah.
crazy. But I just, it's just, why is her name Sushi? You know what I'm saying? Like, did her parents? What kind of, it makes me wonder about what kind of background this sister comes from.
Yeah. Con.
You know what I'm
Her
saying?
father
Like,
may have wore a karate suit.
Yeah.
right? Maybe he did. Maybe he wore a karate suit, or he wanted to. You know, I know in the 70s,
Yeah.
she's 37, so you know her pops. You know what I'm saying? Probably was born in the 60s. And I know in the 70s, all the brothers wanted to be Bruce Lee or Gordon Liu. They wanted to be the kid with the golden arms or something. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But
Right.
a sister named Sushi is just like, okay, what's going on in this area where this sister's life is just strange to me. You know, and I feel like you got to always look at somebody's background to kind of understand the things that, you know what I mean, that they do. Because maybe something's wrong with the sister. Maybe she has some kind of mental problem. I don't know that. You know what I mean? But I don't think anybody got mental problems enough to where they, like Officer Kowal said, that they can't smell a dead body. And not just a dead body, but the dead body of their own child.
Yes.
Emanating from the garage. You understand?
Yeah, that's rough.
Like,
that's
that's a rough one. You know what I'm saying? But when we get more information on it, you know what I'm saying, I will bring it out on the show and see where it goes from there. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was real crazy. Okay, that happened out there.
It's crazy and sad. You know, when it happened to our people, man. You know, that's the sad thing. You know, about it. Good Lord. You know, what is her mental state?
Right.
What is her mental state? You know what I'm saying? For that, you know, this boy, and I mean, and it's a lot of us out there like that. A lot of us, you know, out there like that. That's rough, man. Good Lord.
Good night. Very, very sad story. You know, thank you. We're gonna follow up on this as we get more information on it. In the meantime, shout out to everybody that's been tuning into the Chainbreakers podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sister Shay out there in Philadelphia. Okay. Shout out to Officer Yanazar. Shout out to Officer Yanazar. Shout out to the sister Marka Pop. You know what I'm saying? Officer Manga Bars Rib out there in Milwaukee. Shalom, sister Hal Shamal Tabashim Shai. Who is this? Shalom, Hawad. Shalom. Tabashim Shai Brakata out there in Charlotte. Shout out to the brother Brian. Okay, that's Most High in Christ. All right. So moving right along, we got some other things to discuss. If I could bear with me just a moment right here, let me just pull up this story. Just pull this up. Salakia. This is a story out of Louisiana. Yeah. So going right on topic, right? These situations of these police officers being let off the hook and so on and the liberties that they take when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, shooting and destroying our people. It says ex-Louisiana state trooper let off the hook by federal jury. Hold up. Matter of fact, y'all got to see this. Let me make sure that y'all can see what I'm reading too before they say, oh, Officer Tabawan just making stories up and he's reading. Where's he reading that from? All right. Here we go. Present. Boom, boom. Right here. Ex-Louisiana state trooper let off the hook by federal jury after justifying thrashing black driver 18 times with a flashlight as pain compliance. First off, pause. I don't know what pain compliance is, but let's read. A federal jury decided to relieve a white state trooper in Louisiana of the civil rights violation charges he faced after he clobbered and seriously wounded a black man with a flashlight during an arrest in 2019. In May of that year, Aaron Larry Bowman was pulled over for improper lane usage and was forcibly removed from his car by state troopers. When former trooper Jacob Brown, 32, showed up at the scene, he pulled Bowman into the driveway of his home in Monroe, then battered him with a flashlight 18 times in 24 seconds. Yeah. It says Bowman was heard screaming, I'm not resisting, on body camera footage while he was being beaten. He was left with a broken jaw, 3 broken ribs, a broken wrist, and a gash to his head that required staples to close. It took state police nearly 2 years to investigate the attack, and they only launched a probe after Bowman filed a civil rights lawsuit. Investigators described Brown's actions as excessive and unjustifiable, and noted that he failed to report the use of force to his bosses and intentionally mislabeled his body camera footage. That footage was never released by state troopers. The Associated Press published it alongside their findings into how Louisiana state troopers routinely bury evidence of the numerous instances where they exercise excessive use of force against people of color. Brown was ultimately indicted by a grand jury for a civil rights violation and was charged with 1 count of deprivation of rights under color of law. To defend his action, he called the beating pain compliance, referring to a variety of pain-inducing techniques available to officers to persuade an uncooperative arrestee to comply with their demands. It only took 3 days for jurors to find Brown not guilty. After U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Louisiana, Brandon B. Brown, stated, "We believe that this victim's rights were violated." Before Brown stepped down from his position, state police records showed he was involved in 23 use of force incidents dating to 2015 to 2019, of which targeted black people. He is still facing state charges for his part in another violent arrest of another black motorist that he bragged about in a group chat with other troopers, stating, "It warms my heart knowing we could educate that young man." Brown's defense attorney, Scott Wolson, told the Associated Press he was glad the verdict in Bowman's case came down in Brown's favor. The men and women of the jury recognized the risks law enforcement officers like Jacob Brown face on our behalf every day, Wolson said. Bowman's attorney, Ron Haley, stated the acquittal shows it's incredibly hard to prove a civil rights violation in federal court. He also said the attack fundamentally changed Bowman's life. Just a little bit more before we get everybody's take on it. Federal prosecutors are still mulling over another high-profile case of police brutality in Louisiana that took place less than 3 weeks before the attack on Bowman. In that case, state troopers beat, stunned, and dragged Ronald Green, another black driver. Right after that assault, Green died in police custody on a rural roadside. Body camera footage of that traffic stop was also mysteriously kept hidden until the Associated Press published it alongside video footage of Brown's beating and a host of other body camera videos showing troopers' excessive use of force. I leave the floor open in this regard. Here's my question. Has anybody ever heard the phrase, what do you say, pain? What is it? Pain, I gotta get this word right quick. It's crazy. Pain compliance. Has anybody ever heard that phrase before?
I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
You said you never heard of pain compliance?
No, I never heard no pain compliance. I mean, that's just something. What the hell? Pain compliance.
Apparently it worked.
This is,
it worked. He said it was pain compliance. I guess they said that it's a series of techniques that are available to law enforcement in these situations. And this guy, I think Bowman's the brother, Jacob Brown. Yeah, Trooper Jacob Brown. said that he used pain compliance, and I guess it worked because he got off. So pain compliance is a thing. You can beat somebody up. I'm gonna see if I can get any footage.
So you can so Salaki Tabo.
No concept.
So pain compliance is you can lawfully beat the hell out of somebody.
Yes.
That's what it means? You can lawfully beat the hell out of somebody. You can lawfully break his jaw, lawfully crush his skull. You can lawfully break his ribs.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't get punished for it.
God, sir. This is the defense that he used.
Our oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks.
That's right.
He's the devil. I mean, that's just, come on, man.
I think I have footage. I'm gonna see if I can get this. Yeah, I got some footage right here. Body cam of Louisiana troopers arresting Aaron Brown. All right, so let's check this out. Here we go, Salaki. Can everybody see the video?
Oh yeah.
Can. Yeah. Let's definitely gonna play it again.
I kept thinking I was gonna die that night because all I can do was breathe. I'm scared.
Anytime that an officer utilizes an object to strike an individual in the head, they must have reason to use deadly force. Striking somebody in the head with a flashlight can cause serious, if not permanent, injury and or death to the individual.
You know, but when I seen that tape, it was like reliving it all over again. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't help myself. Watching it, I broke down all over again. I wouldn't want nobody to go through that.
Well, there you have it. Any again, floor is open. Insights. What y'all think? Was they right to beat him upside the head with the you know what I'm saying, with the flashlight? He said he was screaming out, "I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting." You know what I'm saying? But they just let this cop off and said that, you know, he was justified. He was justified. Trooper Jacob Brown was justified. What do y'all think?
I mean, you know, in 78 or 79, 1979, Arthur McDuffie got beat to death in Miami, and that spurred the 1980 riots in Miami. And the thing is, he got beat with a damn flashlight. So I mean, you should know that you don't hit nobody with a fucking flashlight upside the head. You know, I mean, the cops should go to jail for that. You don't hit nobody in the head with no damn flashlight. You know, so it's like, man, it's boy. I can just tell our
No.
people this is why we do the job we do. We
That's
do the
right.
job we do so that won't happen to you. You know, because when you obeying the Most High, this thing ain't gonna happen to you. You know, this is why it's important to follow the Most High and get out of the damn
Right.
Christian church. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because that's what happened to our people. You know, and that shit is ridiculous. Salaki.
Damn right.
Man.
Well, you had something, bro?
I can't say any better what Cap just said, man. There's another replay, brother getting it behind kick. You know, I mean, I don't know when this madness is going to get close to an end and stop, but we got to wake up as a people, man. You know, it's very simple.
Yeah.
If the Lord is with you, you keeping the laws and you do what you're supposed to do, you might have some mercy on you, man. You might have. We just got pulled over. Me and my brother got pulled over dropping Y.A.H.N.Na off coming through damn what's that, Snow Hill. We weren't even doing this. We were doing a speed limit. The speed limit was 70. We was doing 60. What? Right now, just a little up under like 68 or whatever. And then the cop pulled us over. I said, "What the hell?" I said, "He pulled us over." So as we driving, Monkey just pulled over to the side, right past the underpass. He comes on my side because my window's already down. You know, my hands where he can see him. He comes to the window like, "Hey, you know, I don't know if you know, but it's 70 miles per hour." Oh, sorry, it's 65. We were doing like 68. And he was like, Monkey. I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I know I was speeding. What you need?" He was like, well, "Give me a license registration if you got it." I handed it to him. He goes, "Where you guys coming from?" I was like, "I just dropping the friend off and headed home." He was like, he put his head in the car, kind of like he was smelling for weed or something. Of course, he didn't smell a damn thing. So he went to the car, came back and said, "Oh, y'all have a nice day, man. Y'all just take care, take it easy." And they left.
Good night.
Nothing, no warranty, no nothing. And I'm like, maybe he was looking for dope, maybe he was looking for weed, maybe he was trying to smell something, maybe he was mistaken identity, whatever it was. The Lord was with us. We got our ass kicked that day.
Hey, Salaki Kowal.
I ain't even get waking up.
Hey, Salaki Kowal. Just think, no, they wanted to kill a nigga that night.
Oh yeah,
they wanted to murder. They wanted to murder you. They wanted to murder y'all. You know what I'm saying? But see, when the Lord with you, then hey, it's gonna be like, nah, we can't mess with them.
Right.
And the situation gonna be just like it was. You know,
we got these shields all on the arms, looking like some damn GDs, BDs. They don't know what the hell. They don't know what the hell we are. You know what I'm saying? Like braids, a headpiece on the car, just chilling. Two big people with beards going through some Hicktown, USA, and he just let us go with nothing, not even a warning ticket. Just, all right, man, y'all have a good day. Just get on out of here. And I live to talk about it. I'm not saying that that the devil Esau is not going to beat some brothers and all that kind of stuff, but you have a slimmer chance if the Lord is with you, man. If you would put a finger on me, I ain't afraid to go to jail. We were speeding, officer. Is this not good enough? You want some? You want to come on, search the car? Is that not good enough? Put my hands on my back. Okay, I'm going to jail. And I'm gonna sue the hell out of you later. That's it. I'm not afraid of I'm afraid to go to jail for. I ain't doing any goddamn thing. I'm gonna go get bailed out. I'm gonna sue the hell out of them when I'm done. That's it.
That's right. Damn right. Y.A.H.N.Na, I know y'all was getting pulled over and all this.
I just missed it. I ain't either. I was asleep. I ain't even.
Now, we had just dropped Y.A.H.N.Na off. And
okay, got you.
Right before you hit Smithfield, right before you hit Smithfield, coming out of Snow Hill, you know, right in the area.
Got you. Okay, I got you. Okay, so Y.A.H.N.Na, I mean, from your perspective, we just saw the body cam footage of this brother. You know what I'm saying? Getting what seems to be assaulted, despite what this trooper, ex-trooper, getting off the hook. From your perspective, and it's funny Kowal saying what he's saying, because I know around there, them cops around your area be real. I don't know if it's because they don't see enough action. I don't know if because they're just bored. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But something about them Hicktown cops out there, they, you know what I'm saying, they just be looking to pull somebody over. And like Cap said, certainly probably to kill a nigga. So I know you've had your run-ins, not just in your area, but it's, in general, your run-ins with police and getting pulled over and things like that. But how quickly this escalated and the use of force here, does this in any way, do you think what the cop is saying is true? When he said, well, I had to use it as pain compliance. Do you think there's some truth to that? Or is it just, he just felt like beating the nigga in the head with a goddamn flashlight?
mean, of course, I'm biased, so I think he wrong 100%. But
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you. I
God.
ain't really catch. I kind of missed it. I was dealing with my child. I kind of missed
I
the
got you.
dude. I don't know. I don't know what the orders were or why this brother got pulled over for in the first place.
He
I
got pulled
don't.
over for like a lane violation, like I guess like
Okay.
failure to use his
Mm.
signal or something like that
And then the cop pulls him out the car for what?
for the lane violation.
Well, then the
I'm
cop is
assuming,
wrong.
yeah. Well, I think it's one of those situations where it happened near his home, and him, I guess he probably thought, well, if I pull into my crib, pull into my driveway, I hop out, they ain't gonna mess with me or something like that. He might have thought,
Mm,
but no, they followed him to his house, pulled him out on his lawn,
mm.
and proceeded to,
Mm.
what I'm saying, to do what they did.
Well,
Mm.
of course, like I said, the white man is the devil.
That's
That's
right.
bottom line.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it.
And the second that we start to understand that for real is the second that these type of stories they won't be as surprising. Like
Hmm.
a lot of the pain that brothers and sisters feel in the world is not so much of the pain of the injustice that happened to the brother, but it's almost like a pain of betrayal. And it's almost like black people are 100% in an abusive relationship with America,
That's it.
That's right.
and
That's it.
America is the abuser, and black people are the terrified wife who lives in a dungeon who loves their husband so much that they just won't
That's it.
separate. And that's what
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and so when stories like this happen, it's like they always try to find some justification in the wrongdoing of the brother when the truth is this, nigga, you have his license plate. You have his address. You didn't even have to go in there. You could have just sent him a ticket for whatever he
Hmm.
did wrong. You could have just sent him a ticket, or you could have did something else. But of course, because America is so puffed up in its pride, that pride goes into its police officers and this upholding of whatever law that they claim to uphold. And so when you don't pull over exactly when they pull the lights on, or if you don't put your hands up exactly when they say put your hands up, or if you don't comply exactly how they say to comply, then this is 9 times out of 10 the result that you're going to get. Now, is it right for you to get that result? Hell no. Hell no, because again, like we said, we dealing with humans. We dealing with people. If I was a police officer and I'm pulling somebody over, I don't know if he has Tourette's. You understand? A brother could absolutely
Right.
have Tourette syndrome and could move involuntarily. And what is he supposed to die? He's supposed to get beat because he has Tourette's? Or a brother may have ADHD,
Exactly.
or a brother may be have some kind of something, some infection on his skin that's making his skin itch and crawl. Who knows? Who knows what a person has going on with themselves? What you do have to find out is if a person is a threat or not. And out of all of these stories, I'm not seeing where the brother is being a threat to the police officers. And the
Right.
problem is this:
Right.
black people are seen as the predator, man. We're seen as the monster because of who we are, because they know that we should be soldiers. And then when police officers roll up on us, is what they expect. Like what Kowal said, they
Okay.
expected to see a bunch of gang members, to smell some weed, so it could be some kind of fight, some kind of tussle, so that they could kill you. But Commander General Yohanna taught us how to be absolutely gang soldiers and gangsters, but
Right.
to be blameless in the truth, man. And that's the
That's right.
difference between
That's
us
it.
and those brothers in the world, man. And that's the keys of life that we trying to give y'all brothers. We not trying to put you in some Christian church and emasculate you and make you be some thumb looking sissy boy. We ain't trying to put you in no Christian church and have you wearing purple looking like some purple pussy. That's not what we trying to do. We trying to allow you to keep your masculinity, man. Look at them brothers on the
Yeah.
screen. And look at Commander General Yohanna, man. That ain't no purple pussy right there. And that ain't
That's
no
right.
damn Christian pastor. That is a one
That's
West
right.
hardcore gangster, man. You understand? And this is what the cops, these are the men the cops want to kill. The problem is this: these brothers' cars don't smell like weed. These brothers don't roll
That's
with
right.
illegal business. These brothers have their licenses if they're gonna drive. They have their proper identification. They do what they supposed to do. These brothers are 100% proper citizens to America, man. because that's how Commander General Yohanna has raised us to be. But as long as you up in that Christian church, man, that Christian church is going to teach you to have faith in something that is not real. And that is your loyalty to America. You think because you was a quote unquote good person that cop ain't gonna beat you upside your head? You think because you got a job and you go to work and you go to school and you 15, you think that you believe that America gives a fuck that you 15 years old. You think that? You understand? If you a parent, you better stop lying to these children, man. Stop lying to these kids. Stop telling them, oh, you know, you got to go to school and you got to play a football or play a sport so that you could be safe. Man, you Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you are not going to be safe unless the Lord is with you, man. And the Lord ain't with you in that Christian church. It's evident. All these stories we saying all day. I ain't never seen one of my brothers in one of these stories. I ain't never seen one of my sisters in one of these stories getting beat by the police, getting misused by the police. I ain't never seen it. But yet we in the Christian church dying every single day, forgiving our oppressor, forgiving. And then you don't even understand that that's the problem. That's the problem. After this story goes off, it'll be years. We'll forget about it. And then you'll be calling the police to come get your boyfriend out the house. And then who knows? Then maybe that cop will kill your boyfriend.
Right. That's right.
And you go to church and you'll forgive him. Am I lying, Thabawan? Have we not done those stories?
That's right.
Have we not seen the stories of the police officers getting called to help somebody and then leaving, killing the person that made the phone call?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If you Black, Hispanic,
right.
and Native, you gotta wake up. Stop living in this facade of this life you think you living, man. Stop giving your loyalty to America. It don't deserve it. It never has.
That's right.
You understand? And so if we start to do that, we'll start to separate. We'll start to govern ourselves. We'll start to call brothers like Thabawan when you're having an issue with your husband. You'll do that.
Right.
You'll call brothers like Captain Yagarwap when you're fighting with your rib. You'll do that instead of calling a police officer to come and kill you. You understand? You'll start to do that. Then maybe we'll be able to govern ourselves, police our own neighborhoods, police our own children. You understand? I don't even want to use the word police, but just to watch over each other, man, so that we can protect each other and not kill each other like these cops is killing us. You understand? But we only gonna do that in the truth. And the truth is the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA.
That's right.
That's that.
Damn right. Well said, brother. Well said. You know what I'm saying? I can't even, you know what I'm saying, expound or add to it even better than the Adawan and the Akim have said in regards to these situations. Again, we deal with these stories all the time, but they got to be brought out for our people to break those chains, man, to see what's going on, for y'all to get the proper perspective, you know what I'm saying, from these men of the I.S.U.P.K. and the Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? So you see it more and more. Now is not the time to play around. You know what I'm saying? Now is not the time to lollygag. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to, you know what I'm saying, to put your brick in and make the proper decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? Get with the Lord so the Lord can be with you. All right? Most High in Christ, man. Moving right along. We got a couple more stories to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Again, for everybody that's been tuning in today, we appreciate everybody that joined us recently on the show. Shout out to the sister Sakura Anaya. You know what I'm saying, out there in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, sister Howard Shemar, Hashim Howard Shah. So, Yarma.
Hey, who the brother from Nightdale?
Brother Brian. I'm not. I mean, I just see his name there. I don't know if he's already tapped in.
Brian Hinton from Nightdale, NC, man. If you're not in class, man, you need to get in class.
That's right.
We got schools right in Goldsboro and in Durham, whichever one is closer to Nightdale. I think it might be closer to Durham.
Like tiny bit. It's like a little bit closer to Durham. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely closer to Raleigh, but the school's in Durham, so you know what I mean. But yeah, we want to see you in class, huh? You know what I'm saying? For sure. It's a lot. All right. Here we go. Bear with me. Let's see some more of these devils, man. Let's see some more showing the true colors of these devils. You know what I'm saying? Again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to all the different channels, to the Chain Breakers podcast. We're on YouTube, on Also, we got an Instagram. Go to the Instagram page, Chainburgers_TV on Instagram. Also, we on Clubhouse as well. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tapped in with all the different channels that we on. I.S.U.P.K Durham, I.S.U.P.K Fayetteville, I.S.U.P.K Oklahoma City as well. You know what I'm saying? We on all those different channels, man. So continue, you know what I'm saying? Continue to rock out with us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Help push this truth, all right? Now, bear with me just a moment here while I get this particular story up on the screen. It says, actually, you know what? Let me see if I got this is a picture. I want to see. I think there's a picture first. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. Open image in new tab. Yeah. Look at this picture. And I'm gonna read this article, man. This is out of Colorado. This is a story out of Colorado. There you go. Alicia Campbell. It says, they will never recognize my picture now. Blackface wearing Trump supporter locked up after harassing people in Target, Starbucks. A Trump supporter in Colorado was taken into custody by the Aurora Police Department after she was found at a Target and Starbucks wearing blackface. Due to concerns about her well-being, that is hilarious. Due to concerns about her well-being, authorities decided to place the woman in protective custody, judging her unfit to care for herself. Alicia Campbell arrived at a Denver area Target store with intentions to protest their Pride section. Campbell appeared with a muddy brown substance on her face, evoking blackface, at the department store on Thursday, August 3rd. You're a horrible person, Campbell says to someone in Target. You're literally doing blackface in the middle of the store, the person responds. Without hesitation, she quipped back, Lester Holt did whiteface, and nobody said shit. The S words, lock it. Sorry. She then asks, where's your Pride section? I need to know. We're past that, a voice said. The woman seemed not to know that Pride Month, which takes place in June, had already ended. Oh, I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever. No, I was wrong. My bad. I don't shop at Target, Campbell continued. She encouraged the person recording to post the exchange on Facebook, saying her friends would love it. Campbell is heard saying on a video on TMZ. In the video she posted on Facebook, she said she was looking for a job with the blackface on and decided to treat herself to a Starbucks drink. In the clip, she mentions that she used to work for the coffee chain but never could afford to buy herself drinks there when she worked there. Trump is coming. I'm showing my titties, she said. And she flashed 2 Trump stickers on her chest. Hold up. Is there audio with this?
This is just a comedy skit.
Hold up. Let me try to skip this. I think there might be audio.
I ain't even mad at that woman.
Come.
Hold on. Wait. I can't be seeing this right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Here we go. Here's the video of Alicia.
She need a TV show.
Right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. My bad. From the top.
Hey, Facebook. I'm looking for a job today. I'm at Starbucks. I never treated myself to Starbucks since the post office got rid of me. I barely treated myself to Starbucks when I was working there. I couldn't afford it. Trump is coming.
Oh, I don't. If she's asking about the flashes, hold up. I got. You know what I'm saying?
You got proof watch first.
Yeah, I gotta make sure like she don't. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think we're good. I'm showing
my titties. I have somebody across from me that's showing his too while posting.
Okay, no, we good to go. My bad. I gotta vet these videos. I can, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the joint to get clipped. I do not want it to get clipped. Okay. I think we're good though.
I'm saying crazy.
Yeah, Salak, let me run it. Hold up. Another ad? What? How?
Retirement nest
Oh
egg
my
at the
God.
mercy of the.
This is crazy. Salaki. Hold up.
What's the
Let's
ad?
get that.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead.
Post office got rid of me. I barely treated myself to Starbucks when I was working there. I couldn't afford it. Trump is coming. I'm showing my kitties. I have somebody across from me that's showing his too. I'll post his picture later. It's hilarious. You guys got to see this. Anyway, wish me luck. I'm going to the post office for a job. They will never recognize my picture now. You can put me on the FBI wanted list. Have a good day. I'm gonna have me a Nakai refresher. Okay, if you want the rest or if you want what this stuff is, and if you've never had it, you've got to come down to Starbucks. I'm off of Mississippi and 225. Okay, stay tuned. It's gonna be candid camera, lights, camera, action today. They'll never recognize me. Have a good day.
Such a
Ooh.
sweet.
It's just like, what you say, bro?
This is such a sweet old white woman. That's just a lovely girl.
Yeah,
you know something? She actually looked like one of these oppressors who live under the bridge. The soot get on their face and stuff. They look like they black.
Bless
Good night. He said Trump is coming. She worked at the post office. She said they're never going to recognize me now. She said she's trying to get a job again.
I hope they give her a job too. I hope she gets everything.
What do you mean Trump is coming? Trump is already here. Shit.
So she's trying to. So first of all, she's trying to do is I'm pretty sure illegal because it says she was fired from the post office, right? And Ernst was hired in 2014 and held the position of facilities contract technician with the U.S. Postal Service in Windsor, Connecticut, receiving an initial salary of $62,207. The website federalpay.org reveals. Over the years, her salary has remained unchanged, which under the USPS annual rate pay scale positioned her among the top 10% of the highest paid employees within the U.S. Postal Service. While it is not reported when she transferred to Colorado Station, the last branch that she worked for wants her to stay far away, TMZ reports. The outlet posted an image of an apparent situational awareness bulletin that said prior employee Ursula Campbell is trespassing on U.S. postal property. If you see this individual on postal property, first call 911, then contact the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. Man, they had to send out a Shamar. They had to send out a damn Shamar message. Like, she is not allowed on the premises. The notice was accompanied by a photograph of Campbell. So this is the photograph right here. Salakia. Bear with me. This is it right here. That's the photograph from earlier. Situational awareness bulletin. She is trespassing. If you see this individual on postal property, first call 911, then contact the U.S. Postal Inspection Service at 1 yada 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 yada. Right, that's the number. Ursula Campbell. So apparently, she insinuated that she placed the brown makeup on her face as a way to disguise herself from the postal authorities that issued the warning about her. Wish me luck, yeah. Wish me luck. I'm going to the post office for a job. They will never recognize my picture now. They can put me on the FBI wanted list now. Have a good day, she chuckled. It's going to be lights, camera, action. They'll never recognize me. Good night. She seemed pretty sane to me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
She don't seem crazy at all.
Yeah, she's pretty sane. She got sense.
She seemed, she because the thing that right. When she got arrested, they put her in protective custody because of they were concerned for her well-being.
All right.
Like, bro, this is what happens. A white woman puts on blackface, walks into a Target, orders Starbucks.
Yeah.
And she's the victim.
Yeah.
They're
it's their
concerned about her
kingdom.
well-being.
It's their kingdom. it's their kingdom. So you know she can get away with doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. Black people just black people need to understand it. Now it's time to separate.
That's right.
You know, now it's time to separate. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't think that, I don't know what the hell with your mind, what you were thinking in the past. To think that we're going to come together, but if you don't know now, then come on. May the Lord have mercy on you. All these times they think this is comedy. This is comedy to them. This is comedy. You know, it don't matter. Put on a black face now, you know?
Right.
Put on a black face. You know, have
Good
fun.
night. Have fun. Yeah. Blackface in the middle of Target, Starbucks in 2023. And she said something about some other cat. She mentioned somebody else. She said something about, because somebody said it to her. She called somebody else a horrible person. She's like, you're literally wearing blackface. And she said Lester Holt did whiteface and nobody said ish. I don't know who Lester Holt is. Oh, he's that dude.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
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 He's the news guy.
The newsman guy, yeah. I didn't know he did a white face.
Okay, so first off, he dressed as a woman. He didn't really do whiteface.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he dressed as a fat white woman for Halloween, which of course we don't condone. You know what I'm saying? Dressing like a woman, but I don't think he. I'm gonna show you the picture of it. This is what the news dude, who I believe he's like the most mixed cat ever in life. I don't know if he's a oppressor or Israelite. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But this white woman, this oppressor is saying that, oh yeah, Lester Holt did whiteface. This is the whiteface that she's saying that he did. He dressed up as some British singer, Susan Boyle.
Hell is that?
This is disgusting, first and foremost. But yeah, that's the whiteface that this woman is saying that he did. He's saying he dressed up as whiteface because
Sadak, that's him.
That's him. That's Lester Holt.
Man. I see that out here at the Walmart.
Right. That's Lester Holt dressed up as British singer Susan Boyle, who I believe was on what's
America's
that show?
Got Talent or something like that. America's Got Talent or something.
No, what's the other famous one with the American Idol? Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. That one. She was on American Idol, and he dressed up as her for Halloween. And so this woman is saying, well, he did it. Why can't I do it?
It ain't Halloween.
Right.
Hey man, I could have sworn I saw that at the dollar store yesterday.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Probably did. Is it the same thing, Akim? Like, with the black face, right? Like, so you see this cat again. We don't condone a man dressing up like a woman. It's a sin for a man to dress up like a woman. This is disgusting. We're not agreeing with this. However, the question is blackface and whiteface. Is this the same thing as? Hold on. What we just saw on the screen. The same thing as this is the question. This is what we need to understand. Does she have a point?
I mean, that's not even a good blackface.
That's what I was saying. She got.
I know. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She's like one of the hillbillies under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, that's like good
That's not
blackface.
even good blackface.
Hold on, what is good blackface? What is that?
She got to put a little bit more effort
Make it
into
all
it.
the way black. Yeah, put it all the way black. You're gonna do blackface. I mean,
Oh, she got to put the big red lipstick.
Yeah,
She got to
yeah.
do
She looks like a dirty white woman. That's all.
Lipstick.
Yeah, she's a dirty white woman right there.
It's
That's
some black.
come on,
It's
you
some
want to
kind
do black? Yeah, put all the black. Put the black as
Yeah.
soot. Do a real blackface.
It's some
Come
blackface
on.
that'll piss you off. That's how you know it's good blackface. If good blackface pisses you off, that's why you know it's good.
Right.
Yeah,
With the red
yeah,
lips,
yeah.
the
Come,
teeth, the
come,
blackface,
come.
and the bow tie, and the watermelon, and the cheesing. That's
Come.
black.
So
I'm gonna be honest. This just looks like an exfoliating mask or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't even
Right.
Exactly.
Like just put
exfoliated mask.
They just put 2 cucumbers on eyeballs and that's it.
Yeah, you wouldn't
That's
tell
all.
Right. So y'all, this is what y'all want, right? Y'all want to do like this.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the real blackface.
That's it right there.
Yeah. God. Man, that get you mad. That gets you mad. Oh man, see, that ain't even funny. That ain't even funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Hey, it's funny to
night.
him. It's funny to him. Whatever they did. That nigga got
Right.
the level.
Yeah, that's
doing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So in other words, y'all giving her a little bit of a pass. It seems okay.
Yeah.
I think she's good to go.
Yeah.
I hope she, like I said, I hope she gets the job, and I hope she has a nice.
Yeah, for real. Mm-hmm. Enjoy yourself. Go to Disney World. It's your kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I hope she gets the job.
At least she ain't shooting black people in the back 20 times. So I give her that.
That's true.
I give her that. So.
Fair enough. Okay, so y'all heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. Oppressors. This is, if you want to do the blackface, you got to do it the right way. Go all the way. Don't half ass the blackface. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna believe it. We're not gonna take you serious. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, you got to do it just like this. Get the Abraham Lincoln top hat. Get the bow tie. Get the, you know what I'm saying? Put the black cork with the big fire truck red lipstick and the
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do it. Do it all the way up, man. Don't fake the funk. I mean, come on, man.
Sure.
Do it all the way up. Get the Louis Armstrong voice. You know, take me back to Harlem. Yeah, good old Harlem. Yeah, do it all the way. Do it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Have your fun. We're gonna have ours.
Good night, Jose Christ. Yo, give that impression a hand. Good night, Cap. That's a talent. Yo, U.P.K. boys be having talent, you know. That was perfect. Good night, Mozart Christ. Yeah, y'all gotta go full-fledged blackface. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way. Sing the songs, you know what I'm saying? The mommy, you know what I'm saying? All of that, like Al Jolson, and do the hands like this. That's what you should do. So next time, if you want to go in Starbucks and Target, this is the way you do it, Miss Alicia.
Big red lips on, make your face black as tar, and go in there and say, "Oh yeah," go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have your fun.
Go, yo. Clan Breakers podcast. You never know. Hey, man, I did not expect that take from the Akim, but that's a good one. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Moving right along, we've been talking about some different things today and all kind of different stories. We don't have much time left, but with a little bit of time, I don't really got an article on it, but I just wanted to get everybody's take on it and see what brothers, you know what I'm saying, what y'all seeing, and maybe y'all could put me on, help me understand. It was either 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I think Wednesday. Former President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, was indicted again. This is now the third time. They are not leaving this man alone. This is now the third time that Donald J. Trump has been indicted in the course of 3 years. Okay, he has been indicted. Let me get the exact charges here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me. Make sure y'all you know what I'm saying?
Leave him alone.
Yeah, he's pled not guilty to the charges. After indictment and arrest. What are the charges exactly? Bear with me. Just at the heart of the latest federal indictment of Trump is a scheme to use fake electors to overturn. Yeah, it's over the 2020 election and such. Fake electors to overturn the 2020 presidential election. Remember, in the wake of Joe Biden winning the presidential election, there was a call that the election was fake, and and it basically that Joe Biden wasn't the rightful winner, and so on. And so, at the heart of this whole indictment is a scheme to use fake electors to overturn the 2020 presidential election. The strategy attempted to find a way to undermine the Electoral College as the state officials refused to change the election results. His arraignment stands out from the previous two court appearances. Unlike his previous two arraignments in New York and Florida, there were people in the courtroom in the courthouse today who were personally affected by the crimes allegedly committed by Trump. Police officers who were attacked on January 6th were in attendance, as were journalists who were in the Capitol during the 2021 attack, and judges who have tried January 6th cases. Is anybody, before I read on, is anybody familiar with these charges? Anybody been doing any research on it before I go into the story?
I mean, I've been watching the show. I'm enjoying the show. I mean, far as like Trump news and everything, you know what I'm saying? They got different charges and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But me, myself, I don't think Trump did anything worse than Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Ronald Reagan did in the Iran-Contra scandal and everything, you know, but he's a hero for America. He's an American hero.
That's right.
You know
he is a hero of America.
You know, but come on. He brought all the crack epidemic down on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and destroyed us as a nation.
That's right.
That he's heralded as a hero. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump is the same as Ronald Reagan. I know a whole lot of press is going to hate that. They probably hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know, but the evil that is done, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever, man. You know, come on. I'm looking for this place to fall.
That's right.
And it's amazing that look, although they talking all this stuff about Trump, he's indicted for all these charges. He's still the front runner by a landslide for the Republican Party.
Right.
Man, I mean, it's like something like 50-something to like 2 and 9. They're like single digits, you know. So he like blowing everybody out of the box. Far as running being the Republican representative.
Good night.
But yet he's getting indicted. All these indictments. You know what I'm saying? This is the sinful kingdom.
That's right.
That's the sinful kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Good, I yield, brother.
Damn right. So let me just read a little bit more. It says he's accused of 4 counts. So let me fix this. Bear with me. God. It says he is accused of 4 counts: conspiracy to defraud the U.S., conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of an official proceeding, and conspiracy against the rights of citizens. These charges relate to Mr. Trump's actions over a period of more than 2 months, from soon after Election Day, November 3rd, until the day he left the White House on the 20th of January. The first count refers to alleged attempts to obstruct the collection, counting, and certification of votes. The second and third deal with alleged attempts to obstruct the certification of electoral college votes in the U.S. Congress on the 6th of January, which culminated in the Capitol riots. The fourth charge is about alleged attempts to interfere with citizens' rights to vote and have their votes counted. Just a little bit more. This is Mr. Trump's 3rd indictment, and some legal experts have said it may not be the strongest case brought against him. He may face deeper legal peril elsewhere. But in terms of the gravity of the charges, these are the most serious and consequential, says our North American editor, Sarah Smith. Of course, this is from BBC News. This is the first time he is being indicted for something which took place while he was still in office, she said.
Yeah.
There's also a real world impact laid out in this indictment, which we have not seen in other cases. So, Officer Kowal, I mean, when you go ahead.
No, sorry. No, I was just saying that it's Trump should be arrested for high treason.
Right.
Trump should go to jail. He should go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He should go to jail. You know, but he's not, because this is the sinful kingdom. This is what you get. I mean, it's terrible. You know, but I'm enjoying the show because this is start. I mean, we have already witnessed the start of the fall of America. You know, and it's I tell blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, I mean, if you were smart, you get into this truth, and then you could be like us, and you'll grab a bag of popcorn. You enjoy the show. Go ahead, brother. You.
Damn right. Cool. Was you about to say something, bro? It's like, cool. Can you hear me? I'm not sure if my audio coming through your mic. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I think something's happening with the internet over there because they just dropped out. So, obviously, y'all, Mark, I know you're not much of y'all know you don't follow the politics. You know, I'm not saying you don't follow politics, but you know that's not really the thing. We don't talk about that much. But when you hear about, you know, the former president of the United States, you know, at one point this man held what can be said as the highest position on earth. You know what I'm saying? And now he's being indicted for the third time on probably the most serious charges he's ever faced. First, though, I guess my question is this: is Donald Trump a criminal?
It depends on how much money he about to give me.
That's right.
That depends. That determines my answer, though.
That's true.
Yeah. He slapped me about 4,800. I think they should just leave him alone. I don't know what the hell he's doing up in there in that White House. I mean, he must be smoking coke or scanning them white people out there. As long as he gives me some of it.
That's right.
I think we're good. I think we're good. So I like I said, you was right in the beginning. I don't really follow politics like that. It's hard for me to care. They all devils. I think they hate Donald Trump because maybe he's doing something against them that he doesn't like. Which again, I just kudos to him. As long as he gives me some money. Now, if he doesn't give us any money, lock him up.
Right.
Yeah.
Let him understand ground, kill him, do whatever you gotta do. Who gives a fuck? You understand? But Giannis he's always been a criminal. Hey,
yeah.
I just want $4,800. That's just, every month. Every month, I want $4,800 to hit my account.
Hey,
pick Donald Trump or Joe Biden? Which one?
Right. Same difference.
That's right.
Same difference. But if I could, you know what I'm saying? Officer Yadazar is absolutely correct. Donald Trump has always been a criminal, and he comes from a family of criminals. Okay.
That's right.
He comes from a family of criminals that have done shady real estate practices, racist real estate practices, and things of that nature. You can see Donald Trump's history back in the 80s of the things that he was doing, which are unethical. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, to preventing black people and Hispanics from getting housing, all on behalf of rich white people who were his best buddies, which is really how he got in office, because he made a bunch of friends because he makes money for other rich white people. That's always been what he did. It's always been what he was known for, to the point that all your rappers who hate Donald Trump now, they used to love Donald Trump in the 90s and the 80s. Every rapper was rapping about, I got money like Trump. I'm hanging out with Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That's how it used to be. But then as soon as he became the president, now they hate his guts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, of course, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hate him because, that, again, like I said, that's just how that goes. But the reality is this. I'm not surprised that Donald Trump is getting indicted for the third time. Here's my thing. More than likely, he ain't going to nobody's jail. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could happen. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but he has so much money and he has so many friends in high places. You know what I'm saying? you know, as Cap said, like these people, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? And devils don't take responsibility for their actions. They don't take responsibility for the horrible things that they do, the wrong that they do, for the people who got harmed. You think January 6th to them was like some kind of fun little picnic, just something to do. Hey, let's go storm the Capitol and show them how much we're mad that our guy didn't get elected again. But people died that day. You know what I'm saying? People died that day. People got seriously injured that day. People got harmed that day. You know what I'm saying? Their lives were on the line. That was not, you know, what transpired that day. You know, again, we don't really care too much because it wasn't our people, and anybody who's joining America, like the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? If you though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. But if you incite something like that, then you have to pay the piper. You got to pay the consequences for those actions and for those things. So we're going to see what happens with this. Like I said, I doubt that he's going to actually go to an actual prison. As Cap said, he is the front runner by a long shot for the Republican primary. They want him in office. That's their man. That's their guy. He's been their guy. And the more, guess what? The more racist he is, the more vile he is, the more, guess what? The more criminality he shows, the more they're going to support him. The more they're going to support him. So, you know, he has a lot of people that, you know, that look out for him. And like I said, more than likely, this is not going to really yield much. But it is funny to watch the show, as Captain YAHANNA said. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me pour a little drink. I got a little drink right here. I'm just going to pour a little drink right now, and we're just going to sit back. What's up?
He should run as a Democrat. And then when he wins, he should turn right back into a Republican.
Yo, bro.
And give me my money.
You see, his sister just did that, right? We talked about that on the show.
Yeah.
That sister did that exact thing. She said, I'm a Democrat, and everybody voted for her. And as soon as she got elected, she's like, actually, I'm a Republican, y'all. So
we've been bamboozled.
Yeah, you've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, run amok. So we're gonna see what Donald J. Trump does in this situation, man. It's very, very funny, man. I was just say, La Yasha Allah. I love to see it because it means America's falling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Donald Trump is doing, you know, you got people who are getting accused of rape, getting elected to be the president. People saying grab him by the box. Joe Biden can't even stand up on the damn podium long enough before he starts falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? Mitch McConnell is damn freezing in the middle of his speech. Like, this is hilarious to watch.
That was crazy.
I know.
Look, I'm sitting on YouTube, like clicking pause, play. God.
Yo, man, it's wonderful. I'm loving it.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Salaki, but look at this. Look at the stuff we laughing about. If you trust and believe in America and you look for America to lead you, those are your leaders. Is that a mad joke? That's right. I feel sorry for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians when you trapped in the mind fuck of America being there, the place that's going to lead you to happiness and it's going to stay on top forever. And I mean, this is crazy. It is crazy. Like, we sitting here laughing about people who are really serious about leading America. You got a man that's, I mean, come on, that's being indicted, and he's the front runner. Like you said, you get Biden, he's falling asleep. Mitch McConnell, he's falling asleep. I mean, this is a comedy show. But it's telling us that this is the fall of this kingdom.
That's right.
The fall of this kingdom, man. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. But, you know, and I wish you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians out there who's on the fence, who are afraid to come into the truth. You know, I wish you would just come in.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And really just because right now it's like, come on, what like Trump said years ago, what do you have to lose?
That's right.
Now you serve the Lord for once in your lifetime.
That's right.
Come out of your dreaded, wretched church and really serve the Lord for a change. You know?
Right. Man. Damn right. Well said, sir. If I could just shout out to Officer Yanazar. Obviously, Yazar said Proverbs 29 and 12. I'm gonna read it real quick. I think it's pertinent. We can end it on this. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Ooh-wee. That's heavy. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. If you hearken to the lies of Donald Trump, the lies of Joe Biden, the lies of McConnell, the lies of what's the one in Florida who said that slavery was beneficial? DeSantis?
DeSantis,
Yeah, DeSantis. If you hearken to the lies of these devils, these oppressors, and these politicians, guess what? You're wicked as hell. You wicked too. We don't hearken to the lies of these cats in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? They say, well, if you don't vote, then you don't have a voice. You can't really complain. Absolutely, I can complain because I didn't vote. I didn't put Obama in office and he ruined black people's lives. I didn't put Joe Biden and Trump in office. Y'all did it. We didn't do that. We sat on the sideline and told y'all that all of these cats are wicked. All of these cats are devils. You know what I'm saying? We told you that Barack Obama wasn't a black man. You just laughed at us and said that we just crazy niggas on the corner. Now look, now you're a politician. You voted in office and saying that slavery was good for you. And now they're going to teach your children in Florida that slavery was good for you.
And so like it, Thabo, we also told them that America will fall. And they're falling, you know what I'm saying? So we prophesied from in the Bible. We prophesied that America will fall. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But now you see it. Now it's coming to pass. You know?
Damn right. Well said, Cap. Well said, sir. Yeah. Hey, Most High in Christ, man. Another excellent show. Chain Breakers podcast, man, brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA. I'm not sure. I think Officer Kawhi, I think he had again some kind of technical difficulties out there in the school. I didn't see him jump back in, but that's no sweat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and end it there. We're gonna be right back next week, same time, same place, Lord willing. Of course, before we go, Cat, was there anything you wanted to bring up before we clip it?
Nah, that was it, man. Good show, man.
Damn right. What about you, y'all, Mark?
I gotta stop with them UFO sightings, man.
What you mean?
Y'all be killing me, man. Just personally, y'all be killing me with the whole, man, I swear I saw a UFO. It was so beautiful. I can't wait. let me tell you something. When UFOs come down, it's not gonna be pretty.
That's right.
Like, your grandma might die. You understand? Your parents might be out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it ain't. You better thank the Lord for the days that you don't see them damn UFOs, man.
That's right. That's right.
Get in the truth. Get in the class. Push this truth. Push these classes. Push these shows, these podcasts, or whatever. Everything that got UPK name stamped on it. And let's get it in, man, before them UFOs really do come.
That's right.
That's all.
You know what? Most High in Christ, bro. Most High in Christ. Well said. Like I said, again, Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are pushing this truth, helping us push this truth. You know what I'm saying? Through these airwaves. Also, how can I forget? Don't forget to pay your tithes, man.
So like it thought, but that's the main thing I was just thinking of. We gotta pay your tithes, and when Commander General YAHANNA asks and tell you people to pay your tithes, remember that's a law. That's a commandment that you pay your tithes to your priest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because times is coming where we're gonna have to be self-sufficient. We're gonna have to be self-sufficient, and people gonna be knocking down I.S.U.P.K's doors for help. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to help each other.
That's right.
So that's why, and the Commander General YAHANNA is really helping you when he tell you to pay your tithes, because it's a law that you're supposed to abide by. You know what I'm saying? And
that's right.
And you sit there and look at us and say, "Oh yeah, I ain't paying no tithes." The Lord might kill you tonight.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
That's the bottom line. Go ahead, I yield, brother.
Well said, Cap. Well said, Cap. All right, so make sure y'all pay y'all tithes, man. Go to ISUPK.com. Also, ISUPK144.com. I gotta get if both work, but certainly if you go to ISUPK144.com, there's links there where you can pay your tithes. You can pay it through PayPal, pay it through Cash App, and so on. So make sure you go there, you know what I'm saying, and get that going. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, we'll see y'all again. Shout out to the sister. What's her name? Hold up. Jaquana McDaniel. Shalom, sis. You know what I'm saying? She said, great show. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, viewing the show. We appreciate everybody that tuned in today. You know what I mean? So next week, same time, same place, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Central time. You know what I'm saying? Again, the water to captain of 10,000 Yagar Wap, the water to officer of 1,000 Wall, officer of 1,000 Yard Mock. I'm officer of 1,000 Dabawana, the I.S.U.P.K. We'll see y'all next week. To the brothers, we say shalom. How about Shemi? How shall Baraka Thumb? And to the sisters, we say shalom. How Shamar Allah Thumb.